Took a leap through a box, super weird, to a swamp where frogs talk. Now I'm stuck, got no plans, just my luck, I'll do the best that I can. Making friends and enemies, it's weird but hey, it's grown on me. It's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. It's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Yeah, no big deal. Find a way to start again. Brush off the dirt and make some friends. It's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. I feel at home in a place that shouldn't be real. Killer birds, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. It's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Yeah. It's a big surprise to me. I think I'm where I need to be. It's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. I feel at home in a place that shouldn't be real. Killing birds, but it's no big deal. Riding snails, but it's no big deal. Eating flies, but it's no big deal. Finding me, and it's no big deal. Finding me, and it's no big deal. Falling apart. Tell me why
Okay. There we go. We got our Final Fantasy. Cool. Oh wait, is my... Hello, Ulu. There we go. Okay. Award-winning expansion, Heaven's Word. I would like to go back home also. How do I return to homeworld? Confirm. Going home. I almost misread that and said several days. I was gonna be like, oh god. Hello, Maddie. Hello, Ulu. I'm starting a bit late tonight. There we go. Okay, I've got God fucking I'll play the game someday. There will eventually be a time in which I can play the award-winning expansion Heaven's Word. In the meantime, I'm making a... Never mind, we're in. Cool. That was fast. No! The last time I played the game was the last time you played with me. So... No. I'm gonna try and get it to the award-winning expansion Heaven's Word tonight. I don't know if I can. I hope I accomplished a good amount of the stuff I'm supposed to do. Like, just watch. I'm gonna have, like, my next, 5 Final Fantasy streams are all going to be like, we're starting the award-winning expansion Heaven's Word tonight. And they're all gonna be wrong. Every single one of them. It's still loading. So I've made a bunch more. Literally, I just need to. If I want the loading to stop, I need to start talking about something I'm interested in. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know, a little bird. A little bird friend. Is that a Breath of the Wild guardian? No, it flies. Okay. Okay. So... we have to go back here. We have to go here. Wait, can I go inside Ishgard? No. I was like, why is the thing there on my map if I can't go there? They want to tease me. Okay, let's go kill some dragons. First off, I have to have the carbuncle summoned. Did you know? Did you know that in order to play Summoner, you have to have a thing summoned? It's crazy. Just, you ready then? Good. Come, let's make for the battlefield. Okay. Proceed. Let's do the thing. The way the horns slick back like that make me think Nicol Bolas. Summon it at the beginning of the fight instead of before. We claim victory this day or Ishgard falls. Accept the fury into your heart and defend this bridge with your life's blood. Alright, let's do the thing. I have Carbon Friend. I do have Carbon Friend. Oh god. There's so much noise.
Make it quick.
Oh, hey, Fenfrit's here! The whole gang is here. Oh, but oh god, the music is so loud. Oh no, that's not great. Ah! Nope. God, the red thing is barely there. Hi, Y'shtola. How are you doing? Maybe I should just never be in the center of this. Okay, that's... Focus your... Oh, okay. Cool. Sure. I'll focus my attacks on the armored dragon. Anyway, let me turn him into red mode. Turn him into yellow mode. What the? Everyone fall back now. I kinda can't. Can I run? Is there a way to run faster? I've fallen back. We're good.
Aoife, to me.
Okay. Oh, there's a dragoon. What's the barrier? Go into green mode. Oh, what's the purple? What's the purple mean? That's what the purple means. I'm gonna, I'd like to heal myself. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. Good. No. I'd like to move away. What am I supposed to do here? Move back? Is this another move back situation? Nope, those are... Oh, okay. Cool, we're good. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Everything is Daijobu. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's what I wanted to click. Thank you. I'm good. Hey, Y'shtola, how's it going? Red mode. Yellow mode. mode. First word has been preached. Then call back and regroup. Battle is not lost yet. Gotcha. Well, I'll fall back once the NPCs are falling back. Okay, the NPCs are falling back. Everything's fine. Oh, that's probably fine. Oh god. Am I forgetting a run button? Yes, I'm going to try. Thank you. Thank you, Thancred. I'm just gonna heal up really quick. Oh god, they expected to defeat us with sheer numbers. Well, it's a good thing I can't count.
No holding back.
Ida really did the whole, this sign can't stop me, I can't read thing. Yellow mode? Can I go to yellow mode, please? Oh, that's not great. Yellow mode. Thank you. Oh god. Oh, that ain't great. What am I doing? There's a bunch of people now. I can do AoE. AoE version. Ha. Ha.
This won't sting.
Stuff. Okay. Red mode. What does that do? That's what that did. Forget what that does. Not stackability on the same player multiple times. Okay. Okay, falling back. We're fine. That's the wrong button. Red mode. AoE stuff. Yellow mode. Green mode. How many wards are there, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Can I, like, on-curve for the amount of damage we're dealing to this man? Oh, they're dead. I can't I'm assuming I can't res them, so... Fuck. No, 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 no. Ah! Oh, that's not great. Heal me, please. Oh. Ah, shit. I dodged the wrong way. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, first things first. That was very loud. That was incredibly loud. Like, oh my god, that was so loud. 69 sounds nice. Okay. Okay, so sprint. General tab. Sprint. Okay. I guess I'll put it on 7? Why was there was a thing on 7 before, I could have sworn. Meh, I'll put it on this question mark and I'll click it to run when I need to. Very easy. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's just do very easy. Okay, let's do it. Yes, I'm aware, Lucia the Radiant.
Let's finish this quickly, shall we?
I shall make it quick.
Ah! Oh. I'm asking why I can't do the thing. It's because I don't have the carbuncle up. That explains it. You know, the thing that I mentioned that I need to make sure that I'm always doing, having the carbuncle? There we go.
Aoife, to me.
Hey, red mode. Yellow mode. Shutting out. Green mode. First ward is in breach. I like... Eh.
No holding back.
Oh, hi there. Lego's back.
This one'll sting.
And go yellow mode. Green mode. Okay, so this is the last one. I was relatively close to winning before I died. Red mode. Red mode. There we go. Yellow mode. There we go.
Know your folly.
Green mode. My Legos again. Back. Scoot over here, thank you. Oh, they're, oh, literally, oh. It literally is just dudes holding them off at this point. Well, unfortunately, guys, I don't have my Legos right now. You're gonna have to give me a little bit. There we go. We did it on totally normal difficulty. I'm just gonna chill and leave now. Dragons, they're withdrawing. Victory is ours. It's like a larger dragon gonna show up. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions slain, the Horde will not soon recover from this blow. What of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap prefer to have your allies fight battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter, I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of the great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will save my lance. Man, don't become another character who just broods from high up places and says some philosophical bullshit and then leaves. Okay. We did it. We did an instant story mission. What's up, Alphanod? The dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce. My crystal rays were not found wanting. Where's the Steel Vigil again? Commander Lefleur, missing true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege, and all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried in the field. Pray let us meet anon. I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. We have achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Treverian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And, mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against the dragons and primals, the Asians, and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. Yeah. Let me drive my van into your heart. The victory you have won this day, I accidentally clicked. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in days to come and bear us past the many evils yet to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me a little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squad suffered heavy losses. To you, my friend, we have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. We will see to inform the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. Okay. What am I saying? I have the... Steelstone, Dusk, and Last Vigil steals Issa's Step of Fate. Okay, that makes sense. Whale! Welcome back! Alphen has sent word of the siege, and of course the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, thank you. Nah, I don't care. Administrative decision. Minfilia seems loath to put you in further trouble so soon as after your last great exertion. You're so weary, and now may very well be our only chance to... Ascendant. Hello. Messenger from Ul'dah has arrived with a missive for you. Royal seal, curious indeed. An invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanama Ul Nano invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you and your valiant efforts as the commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refuse to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies with sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? Mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Guardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce had time to mourn Moonbrita, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you have promised rest, I fear you must insist you also attend. No resting, only party. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such an occasion may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you do me a favor of contacting the rest of the Scions? Antecedent. I keep saying Ascendant. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Curious. I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Tataru character arc, go. She is no longer baby, she wants power. Oh. Engaging gameplay. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. No, wow. That took me a while. Okay. So she just stepped outside. Now I think of it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Where is she? There she is. What's up? I don't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. It's not nothing exactly, but feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Benfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say. I'm glad we can have this little chat. I didn't... Okay. Yes, Sataru, you have my undivided attention. Hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but missing me, I realize there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. Not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers in the Crystal Graves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and the Coltant have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors, and so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself and others. More importantly, when I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Oh, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell her, which I might help, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Is there something you'd ask of me? Yes, pray excuse my distraction. Adventurer who wants to join us for an escort duty was injured while on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request another adventurer, or the capable kind, of course, to be assigned to our party. Very well, I should consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I'm able. Thanks, Antecedent. I'll take my leave of you. Am I that adventurer? I'm going to a party! I'm going to a party. Okay, we got 2 story quests. Power to defend oneself. Tataru's ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Eorzea mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Mayhaps she hopes to gain admittance into the Arcanist Guild at Limsa Laminza? That will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that as well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but I'm surely I'm not alone in my concern for her safety. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? I'm sorry to say that I have as of yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and escort duties frankly beneath a man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this manner? Generous to a fault, I thank you. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question, for sometimes our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and the Coltonet were to act as 2 such escorts, as was the 3rd adventurer. Alas, due to an injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You truly are a pillar of strength. Hoary Boulder will share with you details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. What's up? Ah, is it true you agreed to lend us a hand? Huzzah! What did I tell you, Colton? Our misfortune is becoming a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the warrior of light himself. May I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True, true, but our mission is the same. Separated by malms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you're welcome to think them. To more practical concerns, Missing, we should have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He's waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Missing. In spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. was hoping to buy some greens, but I guess I don't do that here. Hello! Last, Scion's man deigns grace with his presence. A pity we have no time for pleasantries. First destination is Issamhar. Come, we are late enough as it is. Escort missions! Let's do it! Occasions should suffice. Once I've finished calibrating my instruments, I'll require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. And I trust I need not explain my work. I explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please stand at appropriate distance away and watch the part for wild beasts. That doesn't look good. Oh no, a hostile presence! Who could have seen this coming? Oh, I didn't mean to hit Antelope though. Alright, they're dead. I didn't mean to do that. I see you both complete our respective tasks, a satisfactory outcome. Though, if I could make one suggestion, you might try and dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick faults, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, Snake Molt awaits, shall we? No, we shan't. You can do it yourself if you feel like you got options. I just slayed a giant dragon. You have me fighting plants. You will appreciate me. What's up? And, keep an eye out for dangerous beasts. I go and stand in the purple. Purple. Oh no, a hostile presence! Trees! I speak for the trees say fuck you. What am I doing? I also need... There you go. I forgot. Speaking of summoning things, Edgar can also be here. Readings are not what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I'm given to superstition, but it is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more to survey. As before my guardian, yes. I shall do the thing. I shall stand in the purple. Oh no. How do I know these ones are evil? The other ones are just normal. Can I please? Green mode, thank you. Data should provide invaluable to gods. What is it? Stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoises while my back was turned? Quickly, now off to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. Da, 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 da. Chose to paddle in the Icar a while longer, I take it. I teleported here, you walked! No matter, I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It appeared that there has been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient aether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must make additional measurements to confirm my assessment. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's front. No, can I just stop? Why are we doing this? Aether concentrations are so high that the crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, abnormal fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant. Yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now come along. Fine. Where are we going? We're going there. Alright. This quest is called The Least Among Us. Is this man an imposter? Something, a Mogus stroke. Whoop. More familiar with the procedure? Yep. Where's the purple? Here? Why was it purple before and now it's just a sparkly? This bothers me. Oh, it's sparkly because there's the cutscene. Quite high. It's still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th Astral Era. Could the presence of a primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else. Something else. Scion, come here, I need you! Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived! There you are. Alright, and I was worried when you and the charge failed to return at the appointed hour. Good, like a hog, but not by one. No, these wounds are made with a blade. Doesn't look like he must put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield. I've heard nothing from the Crystal Brave operations in this area. What caused Wilred to come here? What should we do? We'll see to the scholar's protection, missing. Aye, the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The antecedent will want to know what happened here. And so do I. Okay. Wilred committed Sudoku. I also only vaguely remember who Wilred is. I know everybody was looking for him, but it's been a while and I forget if it was like how plot relevant he was. There's a lot of characters that I only vaguely remember. The role of escort chief, so somebody got murdered. Mayhap murdered by the 12. How can that be? I will send word with Alpha Note at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilred's family. He had a family? What kind of adventurer is he if he's not an orphan? What class are you, sir? Dark Knight. Okay. Yeah, anyway, let's get out of here. I'm trying to remember. I know what Sue was just playing. Persona 5. It was Persona 5. His life will change. That took me too long. She's downstairs. doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Taru, shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, Mistress Thurbigan's behest, I must go complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again. They're upstairs. I'm just missing. What brings you to the guild? So you're acquainted with our newest member. An Arcanist of your expertise must see that her potential is somewhat lacking. Nevertheless, she would not be denied and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. Doubtless you recall receiving similar training under Kalitha's supervision. A thought occurs to me. Why not oversee Taru's training yourself, given your relationship with the girl and your familiarity with the task? Would this be different? Does the class Taru train to be... Does she train to be whatever class you started out as? Or is the dialogue just different if you were this class starting out? I think you're the ideal choice. You need to only head to the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate as before and observe at a distance. She's got a carbuncle. Are those crates I spy? See the true test. We're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Oh no. Carbuncle? God, Carbuncle, come back! Well, I should have known you've come. You didn't say a word, your face isn't all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts, I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Thurbigan that my intention to withdraw from the guild Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. there? Oh, there's no. It's gonna be like, is there a crystal around here? There's the big one. Ethernet. We are going to the Arcanist Guild. Back so soon. How fared our fledgling Arcanist? Abysmally, Mr. Thrubergrim, abysmally, and as Missing will testify. I was wrong to become an Arcanist, wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified, and sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you wouldn't have struggled even to summon a carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such capable and good-natured receptionists in their service. Would you not agree? You're too kind, Mistress Thrubergrim. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Ancient ways, timeless wants. Steering us from action, how you might aid her in it. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I should never don them in. But I can't go back to the Rising Suns without something to show for my time away. I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind me accompanying me for a little while longer. Wonderful, then to Costa del Sol we go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it'll pay off. I did not need to hop on Edgar. This is it! This is where the man at the drowning wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year on the blood shore, which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off! Unfortunately, we've already found one. Would you be so kind as to help watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Oh. I have to go to the purple again. Where? Oh, there. What? Did that not... Did that not work? What? Was that like too far away from it? fought. Well fought. It was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize. A bloody bounty of blood pearls. A bounty of blood pearls. I feel like if you're calling them blood pearls, that implies they're, like, inhumanely farmed in, like, slave conditions. So named for the reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Flamen waiting. There's much to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Lominsian markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Try not to, like... I like how, like, this entire time, like, her head was barely above water. Also, I don't like how she looked back at the camera towards the end there. That would imply that there is, that she is, in fact, going to die or something, and I'm not a fan of that. Where are we? We're going back this way. Wait. Nope, there. It's like, where'd the door go? I don't understand. Welcome home, Missing. I gather you found Tataru and Lominsa? Yeah, and then we did a whole, like, character development arc. It was crazy. Can I go to the party yet? It sounds as though she had quite an adventure, and while I did not end to see, she hoped to suspect that it would prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. I'm sorry, no doubt you have other matters to attend to. We already have imposed upon you so much. Pray take some time for yourself. I dare say you have more than earned a respite. After all, we will be most busy with preparation of the banquet as the banquet draws near. Should other adventurers summon you elsewhere, perhaps now is the time to heed their call. In order to progress the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. Okay, I think that's the end of A Realm Reborn, and I'm now going to enter into the I am now going to enter into the award-winning expansion Heavensward. Once I finish up the Crystal Tower quests. I have to finish up the Crystal Tower quests and then pray return to the Rising Stones. And 3 24-man duties. If you want help, I'm available. Well, I'm chilling in chat if you want to hop in. I'm on Famfrit. Hey. Hello. I'm okay. I'm not supposed to go that way. Am I even going the right way? I am, in fact, going the right way.
You may have to go down. There might be a little like.
Yeah, there's a. Okay. There we go. That's right. What? No. Did we not? I'm just gonna ignore. Nope, I can't ignore it. Okay. Here we go. So 3 24-man duties.
Yeah.
Fun.
Welcome to every expansion ever this game. There will always be 3 alliance raids. However, this is the only one that is mandatory.
Okay. Can I can't fly in here. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay. Friends. All right. Let us do the thing, I guess. Mr. Elf on a Shelf. I found him. Labyrinth of the Ancients. With the help of Sidnan Garland, members of the expedition of the Crystal Tower have successfully penetrated the defenses of the 8 Sentinels. The ancient Alogan structure is not so easily entered, however, and the Labyrinth of the Ancients now awaits the fellowship of Noah as they seek the ultimate prize. Okay. Join. So what are your thoughts on the March of the Machines spoilers?
You're talking about the set after the current one?
Yeah.
It feels like they're trying too hard on some of them, to be honest. Like, they're nice references, but it feels like a few of the legendaries are a little too on the nose, if that makes sense.
I guess. I don't know.
like-
I'm looking forward to it.
Like, the ones that I would say are like Thalia and Getrog. Yeah, they're iconic. They're part of Innistrad, and it kind of makes sense that they're. Well, I don't know if it makes sense that they're working together necessarily as a single card. It more feels like these should have been like almost like partners, but they're wanting to get away from partners because it's a broken mechanic in specifically Commander, and it's not a Commander core specific product.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It feels like there was a design space that could have been more interesting there than what was like pushed out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm interested. I also find it the aftermath. Well, the one aftermath spoiler we got does make me think that it isn't going to just be like retconned like everybody thinks it's going to be, which I find interesting.
It's hard to say where they're going at the moment with the game. Like, there's some interesting ideas that can come out of this, like, because now that all the worlds are kind of like at least somewhat interconnected with this world tree, that they can kind of push and pull villains that wouldn't normally be able.
Somebody mentioned that Azor can finally go back to Ravnica, which I'd be on board to see that.
Yeah, just to see
Though,
like
it's questionable if he can, because I believe Jace specifically was like, as the Guild Pact, you must stay on this island forever. And
I'd have
Azor
to
had
look-
to listen.
I'd have to look at the specific articles, to be honest. It's been a
But
while.
also,
since I read.
Jace is no longer the Guild Pact. That all got blown up, so maybe that order is null and void now.
Depends on how they word law magic. Like, it depends if, like, because that magic has been destroyed, that it's no longer in effect, or whether or not, like, because there hasn't been a rule change on said law.
Because
Like-
the entire Guild Pact was shattered. They had to reforge a new Guild Pact.
Right, but Eorzea, the Azorius Guild itself.
The Eorzea Guild.
Yeah, the Azorius Guild. Like set into laws within like the plane of Ravnica, and if people like broke said laws, then that particular magic would have some type of repercussion against the wrongdoers.
Mm-hmm.
So like obviously that's not all just the Guild Pact at that point. That is like a type of magic that Ravnica has developed to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting into weird like mechanical like rules of the world of like, well, how far does law magic actually go? Does it actually need like a source to then come from to then enact an agreement between parties? Or
Yeah, I just find it interesting that he was able to do that at all despite not being on Ravnica. Also, like, I haven't actually read the Exelon story or listened. I usually listen to them in like audiobook form, and I should, because I keep hearing the Exelon story is like top tier magic story.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, man, imagine Azor probably would not have been able to predict that both the Guild Pact did in fact shatter. They did reassemble it. The dude who reassembled it is a planeswalker, and also he's here now, and he's making me stay on this island forever.
It's like the amount of steps that you have gone through to not only find me, but also use the very thing that I created. What was it, thousands of years ago or whatever, to then bind me to this place that I've already been kind of bound to because I'm like, I have
gave up.
nothing better to do.
I put my spark in this giant fancy snow globe. Yeah.
And then didn't Tezzeret steal it or something like that? Wasn't that the whole story with the Immortal Sun?
Yeah, Tezzeret stole the Immortal Sun. Well, Vraska stole the Immortal Sun.
Right.
Or Vraska found it, and Tezzeret took it, because Tezzeret can do that.
Yeah, he's the magic box character now.
Yeah.
Where if you have some type of mechanical device, he has the magic box to put it in so that he can move it around.
Yep. I also, like, I was, like, looking at the basic lands, and I saw, like, the swamp is Amonkhet, and it's, like, I was joking about how, like, oh, man, on Innistrad, they must be like, God, I guess it's Tuesday again. Like they're used to this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Amonkhet, I'm like, man, they went through a literal apocalypse. I
They're
feel
still
like, like,
aren't they still in the middle of an apocalypse? It's
Yeah.
not just that the fact that they're like, oh, it's like the apocalypse is over. No, the entire plane is still covered in zombies.
Yeah.
Last time I checked,
it was
they haven't resolved
They
that.
had the one city, which got blown up, and Hazaret fixed the barrier around it. But that was like, I don't know in universe how long it's been since War of the Spark at this point.
Well, I'm assuming some time has passed, but even then, there's
It's
still
like,
a
it
literal
literally
plague
is,
of
the
zombies.
last we heard was Hazaret's like, okay, cool, I got the barrier working again. We're all still fucked over here. But like, but there are still zombies. There is still only one city in a giant endless hellscape. But like, do the Phyrexians really need to be devoting resources to taking over Amonkhet right now? Like, they could do that, like, last. Like, I feel like those troops are better
it's
off on like Ravnica or like somewhere where it's like more people are going to be resisting.
I don't know. It could just be a flesh pit for like for Sheoldred.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
oh, I need a new corpse puppet or something like that. We'll just use some random like bits and bobs from Amonkhet. And I'm just imagining like
Oh, great!
order.
Guess what, guys? We're being harvested to be zombies again. Great.
It's recycling. Come on, we gotta take the bodies from one place and move them somewhere else. We're just reusing them. Come on.
It doesn't count if you're intentionally making the bodies. If you have to murder them first, that's not recycling. It's like, man, I need a box to make a box fort. Time to buy an entire water heater just so I can have the box. The water heater comes in.
No. They get to skip the step of killing them, though. They're already dead. Come on, it's efficient. Jin-Gitaxias, I'm sure, would be very pleased with this.
No, I'm interested in how much it will get glossed over or retconned or whatever. Okay, I want another Phyrexian Ajani card just because I think he looks really cool when he's like actually fully completed, and I feel cheated that he got completed, but also his completed card just looks like normal ass Ajani.
Mm-hmm.
Give me full on robot Ajani. I am also finding it interesting, like, trying to think of like what legendary creatures I would want to see Phyrexianized.
Well, the ones that we've seen was Omnath, which I feel is very sad.
Yeah. I remember, so like when what's his face? When Golos got banned, I was like, I can kind of see it because he's just a good stuff commander. And like, oh, we're in.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's just a good stuff commander. The only people I kind of felt bad for were the people who were doing, like, 5-color Landfall, because he was, like, the best commander for that. But I was like, you know, we're going to get 5-color Omnath eventually, and that'll replace it. But now 5-color Omnath isn't really a Landfall deck. He's just a big mana deck.
No, Omnath has gone through this cycle of he started off as a mana battery, has transitioned into like elemental and land, and now we've gone full circle being back to a mana battery.
I want Ilharg completed.
Oh.
I want one of my commanders to be completed so that I can make like a new version. I don't know which, but one of them. Oh, this guy's here with just a Hawaiian shirt.
He's just on vacation.
Oh, you're gonna come back here a lot. Alliance B, Alliance C. Okay, I don't understand what's going on,
Okay.
but I'll try and figure it out.
So basically, for the most part, the rules of alliances are the same as a normal 8-man, except there's now, instead of one 8-man, there's now 3. For the most part, you don't have to worry about it. The only time you have to worry about it is in the case of certain mechanics needing us to like split up too. take on separate worlds.
There are so many particle effects. Also, the health bars are right above, like, my screen.
Needing like the healer to Asuna to get rid of disease. I got a debuff on me,
Oh, okay.
and just like really wish the healer would use the one ability that would get rid of said debuff. Oh, I'm just dead. Okay.
Oh. Do I have my...
Someone will get me. Don't worry. There we go.
I got ya, I think.
Onward.
Cherry flavor carbuncle, go! Oh god.
Out of the purple. Out of the purple.
Purple bad. Actually, I realize I should be using the AoE version.
Okay, quick warning on this. This room does the exact same thing as the previous one, which is the purple is going to raise up. You need to be on a green platform at all times. Second rule...
On the green platform?
Yeah, so you see how there's all these little green platforms? Just be on one of them. It really doesn't matter which one, as long as you're, like, either the center one or the one closest to the boss that's going to be pulled all the way north. Try to kill these skeletons that show up, though. Greatly helps if they are dead.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Things are dying faster than I can target them.
Yeah, this thing did not scale. This used to be very hard content, but
Well, I'm
turns
fine
out-
with that. I would also very much like... I really would love to be able to, move the HP bars. I didn't realize they'd be right in the middle of the screen. I'd like them to be a bit higher up, please. I will say this is my one thing with, like, dungeon content in MMOs, is I feel like half of it is, like, UI and particle effects, and I can barely understand what it is I'm throwing attacks at.
we can open up a coffer and then we'll go take the shortcut back. Okay, so I'm not going to use the telephone.
Oh, shortcut?
Yeah, there's a little...
Okay, at risk of... Okay, HUD layout. Alliance list, move that away, please. I'll scoot these. No.
Luckily, this won't matter for you.
Save. Alright, that's a bit better. That's a lot better. I'm
Luckily,
coming.
Even if the room starts, you'll still be ported into the right room. Okay, so here's the first instance of alliances are having to split into separate rooms temporarily. You need to go to the side with the A on it. Oh, someone started it. If you can, stay on
I'm
the big
coming.
button.
Move immediately to sealed area? Yeah. Oh, I guess I realized I was already right there. I could have just kept walking.
Just stay on the big button for right now, if you can. The whole gimmick of this room is we have to have enough people on each alliance stand on the button to then have the Atmos be vulnerable for another alliance. So we're handling B's group, B is handling C's group, and C is handling our group.
Alright.
Now we just wait, because we're basically done.
I'm just chilling.
Yep.
I'm just dancing. People die and I dance.
And we're good. We can
Okay.
go.
Let's go.
That was it. really hard encounter.
Oh my god.
You gotta stand on a button for a while.
Reminds me of Mache Manor. Very Crystal Chronicles. Very classic Final Fantasy.
Oh, and here's Thanatos. Our entire job here is to damage the boss. That is it. I'm gonna wait for everyone to get over here.
Hall of the Deviant.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So we're gonna start damaging the boss in the center and ignore everything. Basically, the idea of this is the other two alliances have to deal with mechanics outside of the boss, while one alliance is able to attack the boss, and it'll cycle through each alliance. Since we're A, we're the first one to get cycled.
okay.
We have 20 more seconds before we're cycled out, and we will be given ways to attack the boss. Okay, we now handle ads and stuff. Nope, the boss just died. Okay, cool.
Oh, we're so good. I'm so great at critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
And now we go through the third hallway finally.
Oh, I have to cast my lot for a bunch of shit. Is any of this? I don't think any of this is me.
The Crimson Breaches would be caster gear for you.
But it's -7. I have better stuff already.
Yeah, it would be more if you want the cosmetic of it.
Greed. And then pass, pass, pass. Oh. Ah.
Oh, apparently I got an onion mask. People are playing in the lava. Love to see it.
Pop
Okay,
the
we're gonna.
balloons later. What?
We have to just go for the demon mark A, so stay with
Okay.
the group and then just. The bomb has to be dealt with after the demons are dead.
Okay. I have no idea how do people do this on their first try?
They don't. It's basically because the community has gotten to the point where like people are only in here for like roulettes and stuff. It's more of just like people have learned to go through this once, and then the community has kind of evolved around.
No, yeah, but I more mean like when the game when this first came out. How do people be like, yes, I just need to stand on this button and do nothing else?
The same way that you would figure out any type of like dungeon from like pen and paper RPG. You just kind of have to do it and experiment, and then you die, and then you go again. And this was actually hard content back in the day. And the connection was not the greatest. Okay, and this encounter is done.
Yay!
Now we go to the second to last encounter.
Loot. Oh yeah, that's already happening.
So I'm going to turn the boss around.
Behemoth!
So he's going to drop comets on the ground. You need to make sure you are line of sighting yourself behind a comet away from him. Otherwise, you're going to probably die. This is
So
your
wait,
one
so
moment.
like, wait,
So you see how these players are marked green at the moment? There's going to be a rock that drops. You need to get behind the rock, away from him.
Okay, I'm behind the rock.
Okay, good. Otherwise, you'll probably die. So this is your one in fair warning. Nope, we
Well-
all just died anyway.
But
I think the Iron Giant cleaved our rock at the very end.
okay, but I was in the right spot, right?
Yeah, you are. You
Okay.
were. It just turned out the rock just didn't exist anymore.
Should I respawn or like are we getting res?
There's more rocks. So.
No, should I respawn or are the people resing?
Oh, people are resing. People are resing.
Okay.
Like the boss is almost is at 25% health. Like.
Okay,
we'll
cool.
clear
I'm not
this
gonna
without
bother to
it.
rerun that. Iron Golem cleaves the comets and your bones.
Yeah. We do need to kill the Iron Giants. We can't just let them like run around. Freaking out. Oh, there goes a lot of people all of a sudden.
Oh no. Oh. There's only 3 friends.
Oh, we should still have this. The boss is at 30% health. It would help if the,
Are any of the 3 friends alive? Okay, one of them's the healer.
Oh, there's 4 now. Okay. Oh, hey, we're done.
We did it! We did it!
We can go back to the starting point.
I contributed.
It's fine.
This is great. This is fun.
10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. I think that's the first time I've ever seen like this place ever get that close to just wiping. This is great. I love this. Okay.
Oh, so do I just respawn?
You'll just need to respawn and then just walk into the giant pit at the beginning of the area again. It'll port you up to where you need to be.
Okay. We have people in cutscenes. Ready, check?
Yep, someone already started. Okay, cool. You might just have to get ported up. I'm sure.
I'm here.
it'll be-
We're good.
Okay.
Okay, so I should be on this side, or is it just we're all just hitting him?
We're all hitting him at the moment. A is just where we're going to have to go whenever he starts casting Megaplay. So I'll tell you when we need to start moving.
Oh, I need my carbuncle again. Oh, that's the wrong button. This
Make sure
button.
you go for these iron claws first, by the way. Outside of that, just dodge the best you can. Okay, start moving to A. Start moving to A. People are gonna die.
Huh?
Hey, no one died. I
No one
thought
died?
somebody was gonna be. I thought somebody was gonna be inside of that and die, but that's a one hit. Okay, and now we go back. And we do the whole song and dance again. Iron claws are out. If you can help DPS them, it would help. Oh, it's got you.
Oh, yeah, I'm grabbed.
Back to A, back to A, back to A. Run, 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 run.
I'm
run,
here.
run,
I'm good. I'm good. Everything's fine. Daijobu.
run. 3 of them.
Okay, things are less fine.
It's fine, just go. I'm trying to be fine. That was the last ancient player. The boss is gonna die after this.
I was looking at YouTube.
Turns out that was not the best time to be looking away. Okay, and we're done. That's the end of the first one.
Yay! I don't know if I should continue. Like, I don't have anything tomorrow. Like, I can afford to go late.
So, for sure.
Player commendations. Ooh, how do you change your? I need to change my profile picture.
That would be under.
I feel bad because I don't. Oh no, you were friendly. I'm gonna
It's under the hotbar for character. So the one on the far left, the one that has like a little picture, and then the bars next to it, and then underneath there's a portraits that you have to put on,
Oh.
and then you can customize it.
Under the character hotbar.
Yeah, so you know the system bar, the one that has like system, social, party, travel, logs, duty,
Yeah.
character. It's under character, and then there's a one underneath there called portraits.
I have cutscene.
What is the
Oh,
main
there.
menu bar?
Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned about this historic expedition. What about the 24 other people? The scale of the structure defies comprehension. Some plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of my Baldasian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store endless energies of the sun and characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what's the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. I mean, I stood on a button. A giant man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yeah, yes, that will have to be Phlegathon. Not Archon, Phlegathon. He was the hero of a Logan revolution. And you gleaned that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? I am a historian, and I have certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Eorzea Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Eorzea extraordinary technology. So people can just be casually resurrected? Like, I feel like that's the bigger thing that we should be learning here.
So some context. The Empire of Alag is effectively like a less demonic version of Phyrexia.
Ah, fun.
Like they're still like
Evil.
They're evil, high-tech warmongers that tried to take over the entire planet at one point, and then a calamity happened and they died out.
Fun. For the tower, what surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us in this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten the path through that maze, I much doubt we'd be standing here right now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let's retire to St. Quinox Fine for the present and plan our next step, lest there be any doubt. Our expedition is some way to go yet. Okay, can we make it snappy? I got invited to, like, a banquet. I'm gonna be like, oh man, where's that hero that saved Ishgard? Ah, he died in some tower somewhere. We didn't tell him to go there. He just decided to go to some random ass tower.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's probably fine.
Inside the tower, giant meteors are falling from the sky. This is not okay. This is not okay.
Right. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, the gang is deciding to all build Wilson Refined Grizzly with different backgrounds, and we are calling them our Build-A-Bear decks.
Okay.
And I'm just doing, I'm doing Cultist of the Absolute. I'm very sad that Bear Tribal won't work, because I thought it would be fun, but I don't want to have to try and figure out how to tap Wilson in order to make that background work.
Yeah.
So good of you to join us. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experience in the labyrinth. If you want to collect yourself when you're ready, we shall debate on how to best proceed. Fellowship of Noah has been accounted for. It's time. This timely assembly was called to order. Where Ambrose will be presiding over the meeting. If you'd be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Welcome back. I've just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It's been great to lead a note that you seem none the worse for the experience. I did die once. It's not a big deal. For your reference, I've added my own notes to Groth's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, there's no objections. I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. I'm just gonna grab the money. In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the mazes surrounding the base of the spire. According to Missing's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, this report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by a login technology. In short, our misgivings were well-founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of the earth that has somehow been reawoken. If, as seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, this is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done, if the perils of the labyrinth are any indication. Then I move that all further exploration of the tower would be delayed until such a time as exhaustive analysis of the... Can we, like, speed this up? I got places to be, Sid. We found an ironwork technology to make sure that it was used for the right reasons. That means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We'll be ready for some backbreaking chores. No! I'm ready for a raid! If everything seems to be in hand here, I shall take my leave of you at present. I'm going to wish this valuable tale unfold with my own eyes. I must need hone my martial skill. Do nothing of the sort, Grotha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation. As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent. I'm well aware that I shall never be a match for one with your innate talents, however hard I train, but be that as may, I pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the common pause. You'll need your fighting fit to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Eorzea Empire. With that encouraging thought in mind, it's time to bring this assembly to a close. Let's focus on the task at hand. Cool. Do I have to do more random quests to unlock the next thing, or are they just going to be like, cool, it's time to go into the tower, let's do it?
I believe it's just going to be we're going into the tower now.
Okay. I'm guessing the pretense is that the next part of the tower has not been patched in yet, so please wait until...
all Alliance raids are like the first one came out at a point, and then a couple patches later down the line, the second one opened up at a higher eye level requirement, and then eventually the third one, and then the expansion would have been over. So the pretense would have been like, oh, we need to either check what's out on the current floor, or we need to do some research, or something hasn't appeared that would have unlocked the next wing.
How can I help you be impressed? I'm beginning to understand the resilience you place on your adventures, old friend. It's the legacy of the Eorzea Empire left behind. My readings are correct. The energy source waiting atop the tower is a match even for the ultimate weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. Oh no. I believe the fates have conspired to deny me my just rewards once again, but it would seem they had greater destiny in mind for me. I'm assuming this is a man I've seen before. It's just been a while since I first played, but I know the bead means he's related to Sid. Right?
Oh, yes. That mark on the forehead is, it means they're from Garlemald. That is the mark of any Garlemald. They call it the third eye. It also means that they can't use magic.
Okay, let's do the thing.
And actually, you probably don't recognize him because the last time you seen him, he was doffing armor. And you would not have seen his face. You do know him, though.
Is he the guy? He's not the guy I blew up. What's his face? Gaius is dead, right? He was on the ultimate weapon and we exploded it.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Okay.
You can make your assumptions.
Be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day. I fear I'm ashamed to say there's nothing worthwhile to report. Suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We have not been able to so much as sit a single foot inside of it. You recall how the 8 Sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the unsurated Principal Spire Circus Tower, as the Eorzea call it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know without success. Have you tried turning it off and then turning it back on again? It's discouraging, we cannot give up. There must be a way in. So the situation stands. Until we gain entry into the tower, I fear our talents shan't avail us. It will require time I'm loath to waste, but I had a mind to set people scouring such ancient texts we have on land. Perhaps we can be of assistance. And you are? Be at ease, friends. We share the self-same goal. I am Une. My companion here is Doga. We're scholars of the Eorzea civilization sent by the students of Baldessian to assist in your endeavor. Also, didn't that island disappear?
Which one?
There was a thing... Is it
Baldessian?
Like...
Yes. The Isle of Baldessia was sucked up into the live stream at this point.
Oh, connection with the server was lost.
Oh.
I don't think they specified that it was sucked into the live stream.
The island disappeared at this point. It will later be revealed that it was absorbed into the live stream for a time.
Oh, my subscription expired. Well, I feel like this might be a good time to stop for now. And I'll catch up next time. Okay, cool.
Perfect ending.
Perfect ending. Like, oh, my subscriptions. Okay, I was trying to like subscribe with my card and it kept on telling me no, so I had to subscribe with Krista. So it was weird. I was like, I could probably contact support about this, but I'm lazy and I'm just gonna use Krista.
Yeah.
So
Well, and they recently changed a couple of things from like what they were saying about payment. I would have to look into that again though.
I'll next time I want to play more Final Fantasy. I paid $10 to $12 to play Final Fantasy like 4 times this past month, so hopefully I can increase that a bit more. But yeah, good night, dude.
Have a good one.
Okay, let's see. Are we gonna raid somebody? Are we gonna raid somebody? There's not a lot of people online that I can raid. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop off. Thanks for hanging out.